I've already gone over Willie, the man executed just before Torque's arrival, but not who he's inspired by. There are two people the Suffering's character shares a first name with that met a similar fate in the electric chair. The first is Willie Francis. He was a black teen born and died before the American Civil Rights Movement. Initially, Willie Francis's arrest was due to false drug charges, but later he was convicted for the murder of his employer, an old pharmacist. The pharmacist was also likely his abuser, both physically and sexually. Due to the times, Willie Francis first met the chair at age 17 in 1946, and his execution failed. This was actually a first, and later he unfortunately returned to the chair in 1947 at age 18. After the first execution failed, Willie Francis gave interviews, and his accounts are truly terrifying. There is also a book written by the author Gilbert King that I recommend giving a read if you're more interested in this subject. I could go into further detail, but that would make the video too long. The next man is Willie Darden. Darden was a black man born before the Civil Rights Movement in 1933. At 15, his mother gave birth to him, and when he was 2 years old, he lost his mother to childbirth. Throughout his childhood, he worked on farms and didn't actually receive a proper education, eventually dropping out of school in 8th grade. Then he spent his entire life in and out of prison for various reasons. Initially, his prison sentences were excessive, such as 4 years in jail for cashing a bad check. However, after that, his crimes escalated. It started at theft, and eventually it went all the way up to rape and murder. In 1973, he was sentenced to death row for murdering a furniture store owner, attempting to rape his wife, and shooting a neighbor boy. Since this has never been confirmed, you can look at this as hearsay, but they each share a name and similar fates. Personally, I believe the Suffering's Willie is based on Willie Francis due to in-game circumstances, but I picked to tell both of these stories depending on which one you personally could believe in. Either way, I hope eventually all three of these Willies get to rest in peace.